Some viewers may find this disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi my loves, it's Destin Choice and you're watching Choice TV. So for today's video, I'm back with another unpopular opinions, and I'm back again to piss the internet off for the 50th millionth time. So for today's unpopular opinions, let me just make it very clear that these are not facts, these are just opinions. So again, you can rebuttal these, you can disagree with these, and you can have your opinion. But hey, what the fuck do I care? People are gonna unsubscribe anyways, and people are still gonna tell me that I'm an ignorant bitch who doesn't know shit about anything. So let's get right into it anyway. The first unpopular opinion I have is I 100% think that Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson are behind the whole James Charles being a whole predator and texting his crunchy, dusty ass, bony booty pics to little ass kids. Now, let me just address that before I even fucking elaborate any further. If you guys didn't know, James Charles is known for sending booty pics of his bony ass to minors. And of course, it's been confirmed that he's done it more than 10 times to the point where he's been exposed over and over and over again. And I believe that they're forcing these boys to come forward. And of course, Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson are going to have all this stuff to document in one big old documentary. And everybody's going to be on Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson's side again.
Like a video of us being on FaceTime. Okay, I am 14 years old. I have 330,000 followers on TikTok. I'm not trying to be arrogant. My age is on the internet. Okay, it says 15. It's a 1 year difference. I'm still a minor. I'm still underage. My age is on the internet. Okay, if he really wanted to look that deep into it, he could have looked up my age. I told him my age. He knew my age.
It's interesting how right when all this stuff is happening, that's when Shane Dawson says, I'll be back very, very soon. Everyone needs an IRA. A Roth IRA, a traditional IRA, create an IRA. It's easy as fuck and simple. If you don't care about stocks, cryptocurrencies, investing into real estate, or starting a business, start an IRA. An IRA is basically a retirement account that you could basically put all your money in tax-free. You either get taxed up front or you either get taxed afterwards when you're 60 years old and ready to retire. By the time you're 59 or 60 years old and you want to retire, you can take out all the money that you've saved and contributed to this brokerage account, which they don't teach you this shit in school, tax-free, and you'll also be able to write it off on your taxes. Not only that, you'll also have a lump sum of money ready for you to go when you turn 59 or when you turn 60. So whenever you're ready to retire, you'll have a savings account that you put money towards up until your retirement. And the best part is you can't even take it out until your selected retirement age. So best believe that if you try to take it out early, you'll get penalized. So that's an even better reason to start one. They'll penalize you if you try to take it out. Perfect savings account. If you have money to put away for Uber Eats, if you have money to put away for the new Nikes, the new Jordans, and the new makeup, and the new perfume, and the new Fenty products, you have enough money to put away for an IRA. Mary Jane Byarm, the scamming Christian bitch, is going to scam again. And when she does scam again, somebody gonna catch her ass slipping and slap the fuck out of her and knock them damn key lime pie contact out of her head. She gonna scam again. The scamming Christian is never gonna stop. And of course, she's trying to hide and run from accountability by posting videos and acting like none of this shit that I did for the past 2 weeks happened. You need renter's insurance. If you're still renting out an apartment or renting a home, you need renter's insurance. ePremium, Lemonade, Geico, Progressive. And if you get renter's insurance, your landlord can't come after you and try to sue you if some shit ends up being damaged or broken or there's a massive fire or a flood in your apartment. Never, ever, ever, ever trust a bitch that walks up to you and tells you, hey, they were talking mad shit about you and they said this and this and that and they said this and they said that you're this and this and that. Never trust a bitch that tells you what everybody else was saying about you, because that bitch is the biggest fucking rat ever. Those bitches need their fucking ass whooped. Don't trust anyone that comes up to you telling you all the shit somebody taught. Because if they're coming up to you to tell you all the shit that one bitch was saying about you, more than likely they're talking shit about your ass too. So don't go over here trying to trust anyone that says, yeah, they said this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third, and then they try to talk to you to get information out of you. This is what you should ask them. How the fuck did my name come up in y'all conversation? Oh, no, I was just asking because, you know, see? Don't trust those people. Those are the worst, most sinister, most evil fucking people ever. Ashanti is not a legend. Period. She's not a legend. I don't know why she got a Hollywood star, and her getting a Hollywood star wasn't honestly a joke. I don't get why she got one. She's definitely an iconic girl. She definitely had music that's timeless, and of course she was a big staple for fashion trends in the early 2000s. But Ashanti's not a legend. I don't understand why she got a Hollywood star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I just don't get it. Maya is a bigger legend than she is, and even Maya's not a legend. T-Pain doesn't have a Hollywood star. Aaliyah doesn't have a Hollywood star. Miley Cyrus doesn't have a Hollywood star, and neither does Maya Angelou. But we gave one to Ashanti. The Office is still lame as fuck, and I still don't understand how y'all can watch that shit. It's boring and stupid as fuck. If your partner hit you once, that motherfucker will hit you again. You better leave or duck. Los Angeles is not fake as fuck at all. It's the people that come here for opportunities who are fake as fuck. Los Angeles is just simply a city of opportunities, and people come here trying to be some shit that they're not. You come here for a Kardashian lifestyle. You come here trying to be this amazing force to be reckoned with and thinking that you're gonna be a star. Bitch, you and millions of other people who move here. That's why it's so fucking expensive. You coming here attracting fake as fuck people is just a reflection of who you are. People who come here and say that Los Angeles is fake as fuck and they have an issue with Los Angeles, that's more of a reflection of who you are. You should already know what you signed up for. Nicki Minaj is not retiring because she wants to. Nicki Minaj is retiring by force. Nicki Minaj has made a huge imprint in music, but the fact that her man's gonna be in jail very, very soon, and the fact that she owes her label one more album, and the fact that her music doesn't sell as much as it used to, that's why she's retiring. Y'all know damn well that Nicki Minaj's music isn't doing as well as it used to because she burnt a lot of bridges. A lot of radio DJs will not play her record, and that's why her music isn't doing as good as it used to. Anyways, can y'all tell Nicki Minaj to unblock me? Sha'Carri Richardson is not a victim. She kind of got what she asked for. She should have never put the blunt in her mouth. At the end of the day, there are a lot of people who have gotten away with way worse than Sha'Carri Richardson, and those people deserve to be held accountable too, and those bitches should be acquitted and thrown out of the Olympics as well. But Sha'Carri Richardson is not a victim. None of this has anything to do with her being a victim. She put the blunt in her mouth because she made a choice, and she took accountability. Let her take accountability. Olivia Rodrigo is 100% an industry plant. Where the fuck did she come from? Okay, I'm gonna say it because I know nobody else will. These shits do not fucking work. There, I said it. These shits do not work. How the fuck does that make any sense when you go to a restaurant and they say, sorry, you must put on your mascara. Put on your mascara, and then once you get to the table, you can take it off. It's like, is COVID basically saying, okay, don't worry, bitch, we'll be at the door waiting for you. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. These shits don't fucking work at all. And if that's the case, why aren't we wearing goggles as well? Why aren't we wearing them damn spacesuits? Why are we wearing long-ass gloves all the way to our elbows? Not only that, why the fuck are we this damn close on a damn plane? Most people don't even wash them. You're supposed to change them shits literally every couple of hours, and most people wear them shits all fucking day and leave them in their car or their pocket. Tamara Mowry said nothing wrong when she was on The Real. If you guys didn't know, a few weeks before Tamara Mowry left The Real, basically she went on live TV saying this shit.
We're doing sexually as a kid, you know. I was like, okay, they're puppets, but as a parent, I'm focused more on what are you teaching my child?
Yes.
Are you teaching my child to love one another? Are you teaching my children how to be friendly and create amazing friendships? That's what really matters. I don't care if they're brown, yellow, orange, whatever. What is the message that you are portraying?
I hear what you're saying, but I disagree because they do care. And your kids are learning.
At 5 years old and at 3 years old, my daughter isn't thinking that, okay.
Let me finish really quick. No, all I'm saying is, I was that girl. I learned how to speak English.
I'm speaking from my kids and my experience. So you can speak from yours.
Right.
Okay?
Right. So I'm just saying, Tam, that for me, I had to learn from them too. I learned watching Sesame Street to learn how to speak English. And Bert and Ernie were my best friends. I believed in them, and I learned from them how to have a happy and healthy relationship. What's wrong?
But did you care if they were gay or
not?
straight?
But I learned how that relationship works. So when Sesame Street says that they're not gay, it says to me that being gay is not okay. That's the problem. That's the problem with this situation. So here's the thing. We are talking about representation all the time nowadays.
Right.
And there are kids out there that have two moms and have two dads, and they need to see that love takes shape in all forms. That is important. So when Bert and Ernie are together, they have the potential to break down barriers that still exist today since I was a kid watching. So to me, when you say puppets aren't people, you're talking about my best friends. Little girl Jeannie says that, no, they were my best friends, and what I learned from them is real, and I need to believe in that today. That's what little kids should learn.
I get why Tamara Mowry had her opinion, and I don't think she said anything wrong. It's her opinion. It's not that deep. And for some people, for some reason, people called her homophobic and said that she's insensitive and she's harming a community. Bitch, what? She's entitled to her opinion. She's a Christian, traditional woman who feels as though that she doesn't want her kids to hear about this kind of shit on the television. And that's her business. But at the same time, if you don't want to see it, then bitch, don't watch it. Turn the damn TV off or turn the other way. It's not that deep. It's 2021. Nobody's forcing your stupid ass to watch it. Billie Eilish is not going to be around that long. She had a very good run, but I don't see Billie Eilish lasting another year or so. Aki and Soulfish is very overhyped. It doesn't taste that damn good, and I feel as though that it's very expensive for no reason. I also don't feel like it should be a delicacy for breakfast. Aki and Soulfish is overhyped and very expensive. Why the fuck do y'all eat that shit? It's very cheap to make, for one. I can make that shit myself. And two, it's very overhyped and not that damn good. I had that shit for the first time, and I was not impressed. Nikocado Avocado is a genius. His videos are disgusting. People drag him in the comments all the time, but people can't help but tune in. Nikocado Avocado is a genius, and he's very entertaining. He is definitely raking in millions of dollars. I'll give him that. Megan Thee Stallion is a fraud, and she used the whole protect black women bandwagon to sell albums, and it worked, and we all fell for it. Parents, for God's sakes, please make your child sit the fuck down when you're at a restaurant. I'm tired of going to a restaurant and you parents be having your kids running all around while you guys are sitting there drinking and eating. Parents, please get it together. I don't want to babysit your damn kids. I want to enjoy my damn meal. Clarence is going to leave Queen very soon. And I believe he's going to leave Queen very soon because you can just tell from all the clips that you see that he's just over her. Queen is slowly losing her buzz because she doesn't really want to be a big star. But Clarence seems like he wants all the attention in the world. Clarence is going to leave Queen very, very soon because Queen is lazy. She stays in the house all the fucking time trying to make YouTube videos, sitting on live stream, and Clarence is an attention whore. I don't believe they're going to last long at all, and I believe Clarence is going to leave her, but he needs to find a way to leave her the right way, because if he ends up leaving her, she's going to end up being a single mom to another child, and the whole world going to be dragging Clarence's ass. So sooner or later, he going to leave her ass, and bad enough, Queen's family does not like Clarence at all. They're always going on anonymously, or always talking to blogs, or they're always going on YouTube videos talking shit about Clarence and how much they can't fucking stand Clarence, because Clarence is obviously forcing Queen to put up healthy boundaries in front of her family because her family loves to live off her and eat off her damn name and her legacy. De'Ara is not going to marry Ken. Imagine if she marries his bitch ass and he ends up embarrassing her over and over again. I mean, he already embarrassed her ass twice, and then imagine bringing a child into this nonsense. De'Ara's not going to marry this dude. She's not going to marry him. And eventually, when she makes her own channel, that's when you know the relationship is going to be done for good. Wait till De'Ara makes her own channel, and then she'll be done. The reason why YouTube is boring as fuck is because YouTube basically cleansed the platform. Pranks 100% fucked up and ruined this damn platform. And pranks kind of ruined YouTube because pranks got way out of hand. A lot of YouTubers were competing about who can get the most views on look at my kitty prank, finger my poom poom prank, eat my chicken prank, killing my kids prank, eating sour gummy worms prank, and then throwing my wife over a cliff. Like, a lot of YouTubers were just competing on who can get the most disgusting, most outlandish, most sexual prank, and that's what really ruined YouTube.
I taste your cat. I'm for real. I just want to taste your cat. No, stop. You look like it look good. No, you're pranking these. No, I'm not. Jazz, I will rip your.
So YouTube went through a cleanse, and the reason why a lot of your favorite YouTubers don't post as much is because the money isn't good. The prank channels ruined it for YouTube. The family channels kind of ruined it for YouTube because they were getting out of hand with the pranks, forcing their kids to work, and all this other shit. Realistically, YouTube went through its cleanse, and the reason why a lot of your favorite influencers don't post no more is because all they gave a fuck about was money. And pranks ain't paying the bills no more. And some of the most poppin' content creators are making pranks. And that's why your favorite content creators are all making OnlyFans, busting it wide open for a real nigga, or just selling their fucking dick on the internet. Some content creators are only getting on the internet just to fucking make podcasts. That's why everybody and their fucking mom has a podcast that's boring as fuck, dry, and not creative. Very rare that many of us could watch a YouTuber's content all the way through. And most of the times, the comment section be way more entertaining than the actual fucking video. And that's sad.
Boarding, guys, so wish us luck because this is the first.
Baddies ATL is trash as fuck and should have never existed. If you guys didn't know, Baddies ATL is a Zeus sponsored webisode, whatever the fuck it is, created by Natalie Nunn, Tanisha, and Christina from the Bad Girls Club, right along with Sarah Oliver from the Bad Girls Club. And basically a group of bad girls casted other bad girls to come on some stupid ass platform called Zeus, come together and revive the Bad Girls Club franchise, but in a different way. And they called it Baddies ATL, and they casted Sydney Starr, Judy, and a lot of other previous bad girls from other previous seasons of Bad Girls Club, and it is so terrible. American Horror Story Coven is the best American Horror Story season ever. Kevin Samuels is really a narcissist.
No. It's, first of all, I talk about dress size, not weight.
Okay, dress size, it's still in the same correlation.
No, it's not. It is absolutely not. You can wear dress size 6 or dress size 4 and have a different body composition because muscle weighs more than fat. See, I've accounted for that.
So you do know that.
Well, look here, smart ass. I'm the fucking image consultant, and I'm about to make a real bad day for you if you don't check that smart ass mouth talking to a grown damn man. This is the last warning, young lady, and it's gonna get real bad from here.
How's it gonna get bad?
Bitch, get off my phone. How about that?
I think it's entertaining, but come the fuck on. Like, really? High value man giving advice how you can get married or keep your man? Where's your wife? How the fuck you been engaged multiple times and divorced multiple times? How that work? High value my ass. Michael Jackson did not touch them damn kids, and Michael Jackson is innocent. But y'all can't tell me that that motherfucker was not suspect.
No. It used to be on the bed. And then he finally said, okay, if you love me, you can sleep on the bed. I was like, oh man. And so I finally slept on the bed. But it was fun that night.
I slept on the floor. I wasn't sleeping bad. Are you guys still staying up late? Sometimes I call your house so late.
Oh yeah,
but you tell me to call. You tell me to call late.
We did. That was
when
one time.
People hear that children from other families have come and they've stayed in your house, they've stayed in your bedroom.
Well, very few.
But you know, some have, and they say, "Is that really appropriate for a man, a grown man, to be doing that?" How do you respond to that?
I feel sorry for them because that's judging someone who wants to really help people.
He ain't touched them damn kids. But you can't tell me that this isn't a little bit weird. The guy was very, very weird and needed some serious therapy, and y'all know it. Charlamagne the God will 100% get his Me Too movement. There's a reason why Charlamagne the God gets on the radio and he always panders towards a certain side. He knows if he says the wrong thing, the people who are protecting him are no longer going to protect him, and eventually he will get his Me Too movement. He knows damn well that he's not 100% innocent when it comes to that situation with that young lady who he assaulted back in the day. And I 100% believe Charlamagne the God will be held accountable, and they're going to do him exactly how the fuck they did R. Kelly. They're going to do him exactly how the fuck they did Harvey Weinstein and Bill Cosby. And I 100% believe that everyone's going to turn on him one day. Just not now, but one day they will. Victoria Monet deserves way more credit than people give her. She writes, she sings, she dances, she raps. She's incredibly talented. This girl is very creative. She's written for some of the most biggest artists in the world. She's worked with Pharrell. She's worked with Ariana Grande. She has a Grammy for writing music for Ariana Grande. We waited 2 years for Nomai to drop a single. She gave us one, and it was I. Victoria Monet has dropped 3 albums in the past 3 years. Being in your 30s is not old. 30s is your prime, and that's when you're just getting started. Your 30s are just like your 20s, but with more money, mental stability, and more confidence. 9-to-5s are okay. Not everybody wants to work from home or run a goddamn business. Stop forcing that lifestyle on people. Oprah Winfrey is evil as fuck, and I don't trust her. And I won't trust her until she speaks on her human trafficker friends. And I won't trust her until she speaks on the little girls at her school that got That's another video for another day. iCarly did not need a reboot, and I ain't watching that bullshit because Sam ain't on it. Who the fuck asked for a reboot for iCarly? I'll never understand. I ain't watching it, and I am not downloading or subscribing to Paramount to fucking download and watch iCarly. That makes no sense. The fuck? Who's subscribing to Paramount? Put that shit on Netflix. I ain't watching that shit. Commentary channels and gossip channels have become very lazy and outdated. Everybody wants to be Tasha K. Everybody and their damn mom has sources and anonymous sources that they would never disclose because them sources ain't fucking real, or them sources are usually celebrities who give them this information. Everybody wants to be Tasha K. All these commentary and gossip channels are very corny. They're very lazy. All of them want to sound just like impressive. They want to be just like Tasha K. They want to be just like this commentator, that commentator. Commentary and gossip channels are lazy as fuck. Their comment sections are more entertaining than the actual video because none of them ever say or do anything lucrative. 95% of them just go live and talk about absolutely nothing for the past 3 hours. YouTube introductions should not be more than 10 seconds. I don't give a fuck who you are. Please do not get on camera saying, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So make sure you guys subscribe to my OnlyFans, subscribe to my Pinterest, and subscribe to my Pornhub. Make sure you guys join my Patreon. Also guys, I have a private Discord. And also guys, I have a parody account. Also guys, you guys can join my Finsta. And also guys, bitch, I don't care. I just got here. Mukbangs are very satisfying and still very entertaining. Eat with your mouth shut and eat neatly. I don't want to see cheese and Alfredo sauce and shit dripping down your damn neck and your shirt. No. JT really should go solo. Young Miami can't rap for shit and her voice is annoying as fuck. They have a nice little image going on, but JT really is the star of the group. And my final unpopular opinion is this. I'm not oppressed and neither are you. But let me explain why. When it comes to oppression, you are born into circumstances, but your circumstances do not define you. If you were born looking a certain way, your sexual orientation being a certain way, your skin color looking a certain way, and your gender being a certain way, you don't have to stay in that pitfall of what they call oppression. Because guess what? You're only choosing to stay in your circumstance if you allow it to be your reality. When you speak these things into existence, words have power. Sometimes words can be spelled. I mean, if you say something long enough, and if you tell yourself a lie long enough, or if you say some shit long enough, it'll start to become true. If you keep telling yourself you're ugly, then bitch, you might be ugly. If you keep telling yourself that you're never going to amount to anything, then you're never going to amount to anything. Tell yourself that you're beautiful, you're successful, you're resilient, you're talented, you're going to be successful, you're going to get that degree, you're going to start that business, you're going to start your lash tech company, and you're going to be a successful, wealthy individual. Tell yourself affirmations. Don't tell yourself that you're oppressed. I'm beautiful. I'm successful. I'm talented. My skin is healthy. I'm ageless. I'm gorgeous. I'm talented. I'm focused. I'm resilient. And I'm talented. And I know myself and I know my worth. And I only attract good-spirited, high-energy people. Speak goodness into existence. Because if you spellcast and say shit into existence that's negative and low vibrational, you're only going to see yourself as a victim, and there's no fun in being a victim. You're always going to point the finger at the entire world for being big, bad, nasty, and mean to you. Big whoop, the world is nasty and mean to all of us. But don't let anybody stop you from trying to achieve your goals. Like, you can say that you'll never amount to this, and you'll never do this, and you'll never get this, and you'll never get that. But guess what? You allow them to stop you. Why don't you believe in yourself? And why don't you believe you can do it? I fucking believe in you, and I believe you can do it. Why hasn't anyone ever told you that they believe in you? Because most people are negative, nasty people who don't want to see you doing better than them. So, I believe in you if no one has ever told you that lately or hasn't told you recently. I believe in you, and I believe you can do it. Start that business. Not that easy. Start that hair business. Find a distributor, get some affordable packaging, get some thank you cards. You're done. You just started your hair business. You want to be a successful gamer? Start your damn YouTube channel that you've been saying you wanted to start. You want to be a famous influencer, blogger, TikTok star? Why aren't you posting every single day? Why aren't you posting 3 times a week? What are you waiting for? You want to be a popular artist? You want to be a talented drawer? You want to be a great editor? Why aren't you practicing? Why aren't you reading books about editing and crafting and drawing? Why haven't you built your resume up as you were in high school? Why don't you do volunteer hours to add to your resume? What are you doing with your time? I'm a firm believer in we have the same 24 hours as Beyonce. Not the same opportunities, 24 hours. What will you do with your time? Most of these opinions I usually keep to myself, and I will never say out loud because people don't know how to handle the truth, or sometimes not the truth, but other people's opinions, or aren't tolerant of other people's opinions. At the end of the day, if you're going to unsubscribe, bitch, bye. But if you did stay to the end, please be sure to comment, I made it, or I'm still here. But yeah, that's that for this Unpopular Opinions video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Please be sure to join my Patreon if you guys are interested. Let me know what you guys thought about this unpopular opinions. Tell me your unpopular opinions. Tell me what I said that you agree with, what I said that changed your outlook, or maybe even try to change my mind. But you probably won't. But you probably could. That's that for this Unpopular Opinions video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys thought about this video. And yeah, that's that. I'm going to go put my Indian food in the fridge because you guys don't fucking eat my videos anymore because I'm skinny as fuck now. And yeah, that's that. Choice out this bitch.
Now won't you come on over? Stop me the fool, Valerie. So why don't you come on back to me, Valerie? So why don't you come on back to me, Valerie? Did you have to go to jail? Put your house up for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? Hope you didn't catch a tan. Hope you find the right man who'll fix it for you. Now since you came on home, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and her head moved out of there. Now won't you come on over? Snap me the fool, Valerie. So why don't you come on back to me, Valerie? So why don't you come on back to me, Valerie? That's all you get for free. Tell Beyonce she got competition. Bye.